Hello Cancer, and welcome back to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. I don't know where you are in the world, but here in Canada we just had Thanksgiving, and I had a sort of a download or a message that came to me shortly after Thanksgiving dinner during my turkey coma, and I just wanted to share that with you. We can dress ourselves up in sacred geometry tattoos, we can wave sage around, we can fill our homes with crystals, we can go on all the psychedelic trips that we want, but if we aren't really doing the deep inner dirty work, it's all pretty useless and just becomes another novelty. So we must be careful not to use spiritual tools as a cop-out for putting in the real work. In the end, and then I was drawn to the quote, the final quote in the movie Eat, Pray, Love, which states that in the end, I've come to believe in something I call the physics of the quest, a force in nature governed by the laws of gravity. The rules of quest physics go something like this. If you're brave enough to leave behind everything familiar and comforting and set out on a truth-seeking journey either internally or externally, and if you are truly willing to regard everything that happens to you on that journey as a clue, and if you accept everyone you meet along the way as a teacher, and if you are prepared most of all to face and forgive some of the most difficult realities about yourself, then the truth will not be withheld from you. So, again, Spirit is reiterating that we really need to do the inner work. There is big things happening, big changes coming. I believe October 20th is the next full moon, and the 18th, which is Monday, is when Jupiter goes direct. And according to astrology, that is the light at the end of the tunnel. So, Cancer, we are just going to tune into the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards for some overall energy and see what it is that you need to be aware of or know at this time. So you have, first of all, the Wise One. Grow within your current situation. And you have the White Witch. Be the light. And you have the Stag. Trust and thrive. So when the Wise One appears, the message here is to knuckle down, to be reliable and committed, to be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wisdom of the Wise One is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking. It's based on commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. It's asking you to be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but you're being asked to persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. And the White Witch is telling you that no matter what is happening to you or around you, that you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, into bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, or you're being invited to be in the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring the light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who's guilty of causing drama? You know the answers for you. You also know that you are being encouraged to shine the light that you were born to share. And Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition, to trust yourself, to trust the process, to stand tall and proud and follow your integrity. Use your intuition, Cancer. Use your intuition. There's something that you're holding on to. There's maybe a thought pattern or a way of thinking that you're holding on to that could possibly not be benefiting you anymore. This is often the Seven of Swords can be the self-sabotage card. So make sure that you're not holding on to old patterns, ideas, ways of thinking that are sabotaging you or holding you back in some way. You know, Spirit is asking all of us to go after what it is that makes our heart sing. Spirit is reminding us to have that childlike enthusiasm for life, that wonderment and excitement of all things possible and unknown. And you know, you sometimes we stop ourselves because of our limiting thoughts, because, you know, our parents told us that we can't do this or that that's not possible, or, you know, sometimes that enthusiasm for life gets squished because of the limiting beliefs of the people that are around us. So, you know, it's time to let go of all of the thinking that is holding us down, that is sabotaging us, that is keeping us from moving forward. Again, you know, Spirit is saying, don't buy into the drama, other people's dramas. It's just going to drag you down. It's going to keep you heavy. Spirit wants you to break free from all of this thinking, all of, you know, other people's drama, other people's opinions. Show them how to overcome this. Show them a new way of being, a new way, a new path. You know, Spirit is asking you to be the light, Cancer. Spirit is asking you to, you know, rise up, rise above. A lot of Cancers, you know, can let their emotional state rule them. And Spirit is asking you to be the ruler of your emotions, not the other way around. And by being the ruler of your emotions, then you are going to set that example for other people. You're going to shed the light for other people. You have the Queen of Pentacles, which is often talking about, you know, the Queen of Pentacles. She's very nurturing and she's very non-judgmental. She knows that, you know, not everything in this life is perfect. She knows that we have to go through some pretty heavy stuff sometimes. And therefore, you know, she's very empathic. She can see the bigger picture. And so she can have empathy. She knows, you know, that people have to endure difficult situations and that we don't all go through it gracefully. So she has a lot of forgiveness and understanding because she knows that the journey is not an easy one. But she also knows that the only way over certain situations is to you have to go through them. So Cancer, she is somebody that can help people go through because, again, you are a very empathic person. So you are a great light for other people because you can empathize with their situation. And you can show them that it's okay. It's okay to forgive yourself and it's okay to forgive others. Like the saying says, forgive us for we know not what we do. So be the light and help other people overcome their, not overcome, but help them through their transformation, their rebirth. The big message is right now, the best way to lead is to lead by example. So Cancer, Spirit is asking you right now to take the higher road, to lead by example, to be the light for others, to grow in your situation. And that's just what I had just read with this message from Eat, Pray, Love. If you're truly willing to regard everything that happens to you as a clue, and if you accept everyone as a teacher, and if you are prepared most of all to face and forgive some of the most difficult realities about yourself, then your truth will be revealed. That is where the success is transforming yourself, rising above, being the master of your emotions instead of letting your emotions master you and being the light for others. That is where your success will come, Cancer. So that is a beautiful message. I hope that helps you on your journey, and stay tuned for big shifts and changes coming at the beginning of next week. And until then, I'll catch you next time.